What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sport Guns. Today we're going to talk about Mama Bear, aka Spider-Woman, a character that I feel is going to be a little bit controversial because of the fact that she is pregnant. However, having said that, she is a fairly strong character. She does have fairly good survivability, but unfortunately, she is a paywall. Now, considering my build on this character, I do have max attack speed. I have 46% crit rate, which will get maxed out by one of her skills. She only has 158% critical damage, max ignore defense, but she does have the leadership tag and the agility tag. Now, just like I said in the last video with Spidey 299, there are other characters that have the agility tag and the leadership tag, like Miles and Spider-Man, who are both level 80s, tier 4s, both free to play. You can level up easily, right? Whereas a character like this, you actually got to spend $40 on a mega uniform ticket, or you got to buy Bio 7 in order to level up her uniform. So she's a pretty costly character. And just like I said in the last video, these paywall characters really need a lot of justice in order to shine, in order for people to justify spending on them and leveling them up, unless they're your favorite character. They did a few things for the character, right? I do have some mythic energy attack Urus on her. Nothing really too special with her build. Her transcendent skill is really nothing special. It's just a lot of the same old, but it is nice that it's got a remove all debuff in it. It's nice that it's got a damage proc on it. And she does have the 70% ignore dodge, which is good, right? Her passive, they did give her the chaining damage by 20% when attacking in this uniform, and that definitely helps with her damage. She does a lot of hits. So that's really nice. And the guaranteed dodge is also really nice as well for a little extra survivability. Skill 1, 2, no big deal. But the third skill, she does have 6 seconds of immunity, and they did give her a 40% increase of all attack. They actually jumped up her attack on this uniform compared to her base kit, which is nice. Her fourth skill, they gave her a 50% of an HP heal. And I think giving her a 15% HP heal really isn't good enough. We're really in a day and age where they really should give her a higher HP heal. 15% isn't the greatest, but you'll find whenever you're using her leadership, especially with the debuff that it offers, that you can actually keep her alive relatively easy for the most part. And then her fifth skill does have a 60% increase of all attacks. So they really jumped up the attack in this uniform. And there's that critical rate by 30%. And this lasts for 8 seconds. And you do also have penetration, which is really good. And then you take a look at her leadership. Or not her leadership, I'm sorry, passive lightning damage increased by 30%, decreased damage to by 25%, and her leadership is nice because it applies to all spiders, applies to all allies with spider sense, increased attack by 40%, and then of course the debuff, and that is a very good debuff leadership, which works really good for herself. Now, from the testing that I've done so far, it seems like proccing on her awakened skill seems to be the best. You can delay it, but every time I delay it, I just seem to do a lot more damage when I don't delay it. And when I just go 3, 4, 5, awaken skill, and just put the proc on the awaken skill, you'll let this thing play completely out because this thing does a lot of damage. Her awaken skill does quite a bit of damage. And when it finishes, she'll jive down there, and then you'll be able to go into your 3, 5, 4 afterwards. She is a very proc friendly character. Like, she plays really well with a proc, which is nice. Lots and lots of hits, really cool animations. I do like how they look. Like, it's pretty sick, I have to say. She's only got a stage 6 power rating called 6, so do keep that in mind when you're watching this run. It's not like I got some supreme build on her. She doesn't have an artifact, and she does have a increase in damage proc by 120% with lightning damage. So this really isn't the best obelisk for her. I mean, they did give her invincibility, I believe, on her 5th skill. I think on her 5th skill, yeah, 3 seconds of it, where she doesn't get guard broken, but it's only 3 seconds, so it's not a very long invincibility. But you'll find when you do her 3-5-4 combo that it really doesn't last that long, so it's really kind of okay. So I really don't think she needs immunity guard break unless you're going to be using this character for PvP, especially in AC. And I really think that's kind of where she's going to be, a character to have, right? A uniform to have is for AC, right? So that's only going to cater to a certain niche portion of the audience. PvP wise, I don't really think you need it, in all honesty, because it really isn't as strong as what we'd like it to be, especially again compared to level 80s, tier 4s. And then her uniform is only at normal, right? And her uniform effect is nice because it does apply to all allies with spider sense. And this is another reason why you would probably want an increased chain damage by 30% when attacked. Ignore target dodge rate by 25%, increase basic damage dealt to boss types by 35%. These are really OP for characters with spider sense. This is really nice. So she can offer a nice little support passive for Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spidey 2099, if that is something you're interested in. So, I mean, this alone, right, along with her leadership, might make it worth it for you to pick her up because even though she is a blast type, right, she does have, you know, the agility and the leadership tag. So you'll actually be able to use her and team her up with whatever World Boss Legend has, you know, the agility requirement or the leadership requirement. So that's actually, you know, that's actually really, really good. So let's take it for a little run in World Boss. We're going to go against Null, and we're just going to do stage 34, right? With a damage proc of 120%. We really don't want to try to push the envelope too much. We do get an increase to boss types with Riri on the team. Riri does have 55% increase of energy attack, which is nice, but we're going to go ahead and use Spider-Woman's leadership, so that way we get that debuff. That debuff really, really does help her survivability. And then we're going to use Storm for the extra increase of lightning damage by 50%. So let's jump in here, guys, and let's see what happens. I'm just going to use a bunch of damage to supervillain strikers, and you guys will. I mean, honestly, her damage is okay, right? It's nothing really to write home about. It's nothing really insane, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. But she's a really, really easy character to play. I was kind of hoping my proc would come a little bit late because her awakening skill is very, very long. So you kind of want to be able to go into your 3-5-4 afterwards, like so, right? We're going to go ahead and hit her co-op skill. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. We avoided getting caught in the cage, which definitely helps, right? And I like to throw in that too every once in a while because it is a little bit of a partial iframe. That really helps. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, she is an easy character to play. I do enjoy her. Come back up here. Try to avoid these things at all costs. All right, let's proc on that awaken skill again. There we go. And her fifth skill is nice because you don't have to delay. It's an immediate cancel skill, which is sweet. Our proc really showed up at the right point. There we go. Nice. And that debuff, guys, is really nice because that 50% HP heal that she has just really isn't the greatest, right? It's not a very good heal at all. They really should have gave her a better one, in my opinion. Oh, I missed my third skill, which kind of sucked. Bummer, 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 bummer. Okay, I want to just do my 3-5-4 because I want to have my awaken skill for the next phase right there. There we go. So not bad, y'all. A minute and 20 seconds, stage 34. Terrible, right? But again, nothing to write home about, nothing really crazy. So now we're just going to go ahead and proc on the awaken skill. The proc came really, really late, so we're going to let the awaken skill play out quite a bit here. There we go. Go back in that 3-5-4. Get out of there. Get out of there. Her movement speed is also really, really good, which is nice. Okay, run, 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 run. The funny thing about this run that I'm doing is I got Storm, and Storm's actually a tier 4. We're going to go ahead and use the awaken skill. There we go. And just go ahead and murder Null here. Right, so she's doing pretty good, right? It's not too bad at all. But again, the damage is just, it's okay, right? Now, obviously, if I slapped a CTP of destruction on her or something like that, right? Or a mighty CTP of destruction or a CTP of energy, she would do better, right? She'd get more chain hit damage by using a CTP of energy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use her awaken skill here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and switch. I probably shouldn't have used my awaken skill. That's kind of silly there. Okay, we're just going to wait and do a little damage here. Get out of this. And use our awaken skill. There we go. That worked out all right. Poor Riri, we lost her. Okay. So this didn't work out exactly the way that I was kind of hoping it would. Woo-wee, those tornadoes kind of screwed me up. All right, hopefully we can get out of here before these guys do any damage to me. There we go. So it's nice having that debuff, man, so not really worry about the tornadoes. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully we got enough life. We can do a little damage at the beginning here. And we can do a little bit, I think. I think we can get away with it. Now we need to get out of there. We need to get out of there. We need to get out of there. Whoa. Boy, look. I mean, we took a lot of damage right there. We took a lot of damage. Whoa. And see, and this is only stage 34, so really attacking at that point probably isn't the wisest thing. There we go, going to 354, and boom. So about 40 seconds left to spare. Stage 34, null, right? Not the greatest in all honesty, guys. Not a character I don't think you're really going to be pushing high levels of World Boss Legend with, right? But okay, right? Easy character to play, a pretty fun character to play in all honesty. Like, she's not too bad at all, but I really think, guys, like, you're just really going to be picking her up as a support character, right? She is a paywall. She's an expensive character to level up. And I think that's really where her relevance stands for most players, right? Just to have her for Spider-Man, to have her for Miles, to have her for Spidey 299, like the increase in boss types. Like, she's a really good uniform for a support character. So, guys, let me know what you think about Mama Bear. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GW7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.